maybe what the firm needs is to move in a new direction.
What Seymour's trying to say, Mrs. Mushnick, is well, we both talked about it and we both agree. Seymour, why don't you run back and bring out that strange and interesting new plant you've been working on? You see, Mrs. Mushnick, some of those exotic plants Seymour's been tinkering around with are really unusual. And we were both thinking, maybe some of his strange and interesting plants, prominently displayed and advertised, would attract business.
I'm afraid it's not feeling very well today.
Yeah. Now, isn't that bizarre?
At least, what kind of widow plant is that, Seymour?
I don't know. I haven't been able to identify it in any of my books, so I gave it my own name. I call it an Audrey 2.
Oy vey.
I hope you don't mind. You see, Mrs. Mushnick, if you put a strange and interesting plant like this here in the window, maybe...
Maybe what? Do you have any idea how ridiculous you sound? Just because you put a strange and interesting plant in the window, people don't suddenly decide...
Excuse me. I couldn't help but notice a strange and interesting plant in the window. What is it? It's an Audrey 2. I've never seen anything like it before.
No one has.
Where did you get it?
Well, you remember that total eclipse of the sun a couple of weeks ago? I was walking in the wholesale flower district that day, and I passed by this place with this old Chinese man. He sometimes tells me weird and exotic cuttings. Because he knows, you see, that strange plants are my hobby. He didn't have anything unusual there that day. So I was just, just gonna walk on by.
Good for you.
When suddenly, and without warning, there was this total eclipse of the sun. It got very dark, and there was a strange humming sound like something from another world. When the lights came on, that weird plant was just sitting there. Just, stuck in among the zinnias.
Audrey 2.
Now, I could have sworn it wasn't there before, but the old Chinese man sold it to me anyway. For $1.95.
$50 worth of roses while I'm here.
$50?
$50?
$50? Yes, ma'am, right away, ma'am.
Do you have change for 100?
100? No, I'm afraid we, close the register for the day.
Well, then I'll just have to take twice as many now, won't I?
Twice as many?
Twice as many?
Twice as many? Yes, ma'am, right away, ma'am. Audrey, my darling, kindly fetch this lady $100 worth of her very finest red American Beauty roses.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir, that is one strange, interesting plant.
Well, quick, don't just stand there. Put that, what do you call it?
And Audrey 2.
Put that Audrey 2 on display so fast if I can see it. My God, I'd never believe it. My children have taken us all to dinner.
Oh, I'd love to, Mrs. Mushnick. I have a date.
With the same no-good Nick. I'm telling you, Audrey, you don't need a date with him. You need a major medical. He ain't a good kind of boy.
He's a professional.
What kind of professional drives a motorcycle and has a black leather jacket?
He's a rebel, Mrs. Mushnick. But he makes
things. Grow and wilt, spurt and flop. Are you sickly little plant? Are you just stubborn? What is it you want? What is it you need? I've given you sunshine. I've given you dirt. You've given me nothing but heartache and hurt. I'm begging you sweetly, I'm down on my knees. Now please, grow for me. I've given you plant food, you water to sip. I've given you potash, you've given me zip. Oh God, how I miss you, oh God, how you tease. Now please, grow for me. I've given you southern exposure to get you to thrive. I pitch you back hard like I'm supposed to, you're barely alive. I've tried you at levels of moisture from desert to mud. I've given you proteins and mineral supplements. What do you want from me, blood? Ow! Damn roses! Damn thorns! Clumsy me. Hey, Joey, look what I did. You opened up. I wonder what made you do that. I think I know what made you do that. Well, I guess a few drops couldn't hurt, as long as you don't make a habit out of it or anything. I've given you sunlight. I've given you rain. Looks like you're not happy unless I open the gate. I'll give you a few drops, if that'll appease. Now please.